Hey everybody, what goes on? And welcome to This About Action Figures episode number 41. And as usual, right as I was getting ready to upload my video this week, bang, G.I. Joe news. So hot off the press, over at Walmart.com, Walmart exclusive G.I. Joe Retro Collection Cobra Fang with the pilot figure. I don't know how it ships on the 16th but arrives on the 9th, but I did pre-order mine, couldn't pass up on it. Love this box art, love these figures. They just take me right back to my childhood. So get out there. Hopefully I get this uploaded today on February 1st, the day before Groundhog's Day. It's a little blizzard outside here on the East Coast. But please, guys, do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. You know, it's free for you. Doesn't cost you anything. Like and comment on the video. This week's hunt, we found all sorts of stuff. I went hunting some G.I. Joe Wave 1 and Wave 2. See what I can find out there on the pegs. Found some. That's near the end of the video. Also, all tons of new stuff. Transformers, Ghostbusters, you name it, it's in this video. So take care, stay safe, and enjoy this week's hunt, guys. Okay, so Walmart home base. It is Wednesday, the 27th, and they have restocked on the Stiltman again. So you saw earlier in the video, I picked up my third Hand Ninja. So now I'm going to get my fourth, because 4 tends to be the magic number for me. I have 4 of most of my army builders, with the exception of the Marvel Legends Hydra, which I really poured it on. I think I have about 8 of those. So I guess I'm going to have number 4 going on the list. And I have 4 of the Red Ninjas, so as I said, it's definitely an infiltration at this point between the G.I. Joe Classified Red Ninjas and the Hand Ninjas, which, again, I dig these things. They're cool. So, yeah, if you're army building, get out there and check your Walmarts. Otherwise, next door here, all these are still normal price. I scanned them. Ghostbusters, Slimer, the Green Ghost, is still hanging on. Looks like most of the Stay Puffs are gone. There's actually one there, the really bent card. Wow, the card's destroyed. So maybe an out-of-box collector. Tons of the traps, and we still have the guy down below. But yeah, obviously no G.I. Joe besides the retro stuff, which I scanned this. This is still coming up 24.86, and I scanned the Ostrike, or it's still coming up 17. So it's coming up on sale price despite not being posted. So wrestling, nothing going on. All basics. And belts and some rings, which I'm buying all these Hand Ninjas. I need to buy an AEW ring for all my figures to go in, but I keep pushing it off. And Star Wars, so I'll do Archive Wave hanging out, and 1 Grief Karga. So I'm getting out here with this guy. All right, thank you. All right. There we go. So Tamaqua Walmart. The question is, do I want to buy 2 Hand Ninjas in one day? Let alone do I want 5 in my collection? And I'm going to pass and stick with my 4. But it's pretty cool to see all these stacked up here again. When I scan that leader, just to see if he's down the regular price yet. And actually up top, there is the Frogman and 2 more Peter Parkers and Miles. So they are completely stacked here on the Spider-Man wave. But let's scan this guy. If you don't see him again, it means he's still regular price. All right, let's see. Crocs Road Target and nothing. This is the place that had the massive clearance stuff going on last hunt. So I didn't expect to see much out. There's really nothing on the shelves. There's still a lot of Power Ranger going on here, which I do not collect. However, this is what's on the shelves regarding Power Ranger. Oh, those need to go on clearance, man. I still need an Egon, and then I have to get the 2 female figures to build a figure. And in my last video, somebody said I zoomed past DC too quickly, so I thought I'd take a moment just to show you what's going on in McFarlane here. You know, it's an assortment of recently released stuff, but mostly nothing brandy new. But I guess we'll go over, see what's... Oh yeah, here's more Power Ranger. Down below, we've got the Pumpkin Wrapper and the Sphinx. So that's what's going on here. I guess we'll go over and see if there's anything left in clearance, and see what's over in the Star Wars area. And the walk-up. So Star Wars and wrestling. Wrestling has been picked through. Some of those 2-packs are still there. Not much going on. We got a Child Grogu, some Slambulances. We do have a decent amount of Jar Jars hanging on. Misa not want that figure, so Misa will pass. These unattended children, man, you gotta be careful of those unattended children. This guy, who definitely did not hit the way they had hoped. And over in Mo 2, we have basically He-Man and Skeletor, nothing new. And if you're a fan of the Jurassic Park stuff, we got some Raptors hanging out. Again, I don't collect Jurassic Park, but I know a lot of people do, so I thought I'd take a moment to show all these Raptors that are hanging out and all these dinosaurs. Wow, he's a big one down there, Indominus Rex. And this is really cool. I don't know what I would do with it, but for those of you that collect, they're out here as well. So Crocs Road Target. Let's go check the clearance area, see what we can find over there. And over in the clearance section, well, okay, we saw a Squirrel Girl hanging out. There's no way that's right. There's no way that's $27.99. This is definitely a lot cheaper. So there's three Squirrel Girls. There's the third one back there. I don't have an interest in this. It's not my thing, even if it was on a drastic clearance. But I'll tell you what, let's go scan it and see what it comes up as. And just double check there's not a collector's end cap anywhere. So let's see if that's accurate or if it's even cheaper, which I'm going to guess that it is. Okay, so let's see. This is what it's scanning as. And let's see what it actually is. If it'll scan, which of course it won't. Here we go. $11.99. 3 here, which is actually accurate for once. So that's really good price for this, but the problem is I don't want it. So that's $12 I'm going to save. But if you're looking for a Squirrel Girl, everybody, there's 3 here. Crocs Road, Lehigh Valley, Allentown, Pennsylvania. Come check it out because you could get your Squirrel Girl in your collection for $11.99. Okay, let's go hunt for more Joes, see what we can find out there in the pegs and other stores. Okay, so I heard this is going for pretty extreme clearance. I didn't check it last time. I just forgot because there's so much here. So let's see what that's clearancing for. Anyway, put this around in my hands. And $7.49. That's crazy. So 2 here. I don't know what it originally was, but definitely a cheap price for that to come up as $7.49 for the Batraptor. So if you're looking for it, it's out there, good price. And there's that, if you're looking for that. Okay, so we're at Cedar Crest Boulevard, Target, and we have some new McFarlane stuff. So again, for those of you that want to see more DC, we have tons of these Robins here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think, of these Robins. So cool figure. I don't really do McFarlane. I have the Devastator Batman. That's about it. But if you're curious, there's your DPCI. And then down below, it looks like we have some more standard fare regarding what they have sitting here. So not a lot going on, and I'll just take a slow walk down here to Legends, and this is what's going on here. So definitely still clearancing out everything here at my Target, which is unfortunate. Nothing new. Still love seeing this on the peg. If you had this as a kid, let me know in the comments below. I found mine, I think last year, so it's cool that they suddenly put it back out. And for wrestling fans, this is what's going on. Still no Hollywood Hogan here. If he was, he's gone. What do we have sitting back here? We have these sitting here. I don't think they're on clearance, but I still need her. So I'll scan that and see. Cara Dune. Ooh, we have an Armorer. That's kind of cool to see here. I guess somebody cleared out the rest. And we have an Amidala, Queen Amidala. So, and we also have Motu. So cool stuff here. Just nothing I'm looking for today, unfortunately. No AW. I still want to see an Orko out on the pegs. So, okay, let's go see what else is around. Anything else interesting, I'll let you know and I'll show you. So, collectors we love. Do some new stuff here. I think I saw one of these, but I think it was at Comic Shop. So that's pretty neat to see. So NECA killing at the Bill and Ted. And finally seeing some Richard Simmons action. This is pretty cool in hand, man. I did hear the prices went up on the cloth figures for NECA, but it's just crazy the stuff that NECA gets away with making. It's so cool. I mean, they just literally say, you know what? We think something's cool, we're making it. So, NECA, shout out to you. You'll never see this video, but just want to say you are killing it the last couple of years. You are an amazing company and make some really cool figures. That's not for me, though. Other than that, Turtles, we still have these guys hanging out down here. Looks like one, and there's still a ton of these hanging out, so if you're worried you're not going to get one of these, they're out there for sure. And we have Estate Buffed, so again, more Ghostbusters on the pegs, and actually here, more Turtles, so more praying. Same thing with this guy. He's out there a lot more than I thought he was going to be. I'm still holding off, but I think eventually it would just look so cool and random on a shelf. I'm going to pick him up, but again, today's not going to be the day. And just working our way down NECA while we're here. King Kong, another figure I like, but I just don't like the idea of spending the money on it right now. And the Kool-Aid guy. Oh yeah. Oh, or Batman. I don't think I know this Batman. I don't know. I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments. Is this something that's new or old? Looks like it's actually older because there's Devastator on the back, which I have. But okay. Well, on the next store. All right. So finally something new. Haven't found a whole lot today. We do have the Transformers and Ghostbusters mashup, the Ectotron Ecto 1, so it's cool to see. Yeah, for all you Transformers fans out there, there's a couple of them here. I'm at the Easton Dryland Way Target, kind of hitting all the stores today because we have a big snowstorm coming through. So not finding a whole lot. I got a late start, but it's cool to see. Even have the year on there. So IDW involved, I guess, with a comic book with it. That's even cooler. So these are here, a couple of them. I don't collect them, but I do like to have them out. Good to see stuff on the pegs. And other than that, it's basically all the same stuff I've been seeing at the other stores today. So a couple of Robins down here that I saw at the other Target location. Unfortunately, it would appear that down this direction, Marvel Legends is more or less dry. You have still some Storm retros that are sitting here, which eventually will clearance, considering that was just basically a re-release at the time of the retro plan that they did here at Target. And for anybody that's curious, for Fortnite, back behind, I don't show it all the time, but I try to show it sometimes. We do have a Ruin, we do have the Scientist, which I've seen pop up before, and a Galaxy, which actually looks pretty cool. Almost like an Eternity feel if you're a Marvel fan. Tons of those sitting there. And down below, the Bombs Away glider. So I don't know a lot about Jules. This is cool. These are actually really neat. I do want the 6-inch version of him. If you follow my Instagram, you know that I'm a Nick Fury fan. I do like espionage comics and characters. So that's pretty cool to see, the Agent Peely's Shadow and Ghost. But not something I need on my shelf. But again, maybe you do. So these are popping up. They're out there as well. So let's go see what's back over in the NECA and collectible sections. And as we step back into the collector section, they do have the They Live figure, which I just saw elsewhere. And I don't know what this is selling for. There's not a sticker. I'm thinking it's $30, but I might scan this because I loved this movie. If you haven't seen They Live, it's a cult classic. I love Roddy Piper. He was a great wrestler, great performer, great actor. He was on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia once. It was amazing. So I might go scan this. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but I'm going to go scan it. And as far as that goes, down here, we do have something new with the Toonie Terrors hanging out. I don't see the Ash with the bloodied outfit or the ghost face, but they have Nosferatu. They do have a Reagan with a puke and some more Reagans, and we have the Victor. So tons of other NECA horror stuff here. Obviously, some Evil Dead restock. Love that figure. And they do have these guys hanging out here. There's Arax and Zork right here. But I'm gonna go scan this. Oh, actually, cool. They have Creepshow too. What's this? Elvis? Okay, we have Elvis. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, gentlemen. So let's go scan this, see what comes up as out of curiosity. If I get it, I'll probably show it to you. If you don't see it again, I left it. So lots of NECA going on. Lots of NECA. And before I move on, I also just saw they also do have the Back to the Future Doc Brown. So he's also hanging out here, which is very cool. The ultimate Doc Brown, if you will. Again, I saw this at one of my stops today. First time seeing it in Target. And this is a gorgeous looking figure. These head sculpts are just freaking amazing. That one is just seriously awesome. I think it's great that they have the rights to be able to make this sort of figure with the actor rights. But it's a wave, it's a line I'd not get involved in, though. As much as they like Back to the Future, you gotta draw the line somewhere. So let's see what this will scan as here at Target. If I can get the scan, of course. There we go. And it is 30. That's a little high. I don't know. I know they raised the prices on these, but that's just really cool. I don't know. Maybe not today, but maybe another day. I'm gonna think about it. What do you think? Is this worth it? Let me know in the comments. Should I pick this up or not? I know I'm gonna see the movie and want it. See the movie again and want it. Black Series section. We have a completely destroyed armorer figure. Apparently there was an armor on the armor. So this is my first time, I believe, seeing all these here at Target. Man, these are destroyed. It's rare I see figures this mangled at a Target. They do have both Queels here. So this box looks like it was relatively just put out. Oh, we have our Grief Karga. We have two Moff Gideons. Another Grief Karga. So these are all out, and they are, like I said, just mangled. I guess that's why they're known as the pigs. But Target's, again, loading up on these guys now. That wave's coming in here. I saw it at Walmart for the first time. Wrestling is pretty rough. I'm really hoping to find one of those Hollywood Hogans out there, and not so much. So they do have the collector's end cap, and it is basically empty. There's some Transformers on it, that's about it. So, okay, I guess we're on to the next place. On to the next store. Oh, actually here, we do have two of the Prince Adam Sky Sleds that are cool to see. Still waiting on that new wave here with Orko. So, Okay, let's go. Let's get out here. So we can find. Hey, man. So this is the MacArthur Road Walmart clearance section. As you can see, it is pretty ripped apart, but here we go. $13.99 for the his tank, but look what's missing. Somebody stole the figure. He is gone. So it is literally just the his tank. So people, we can't have nothing nice, can we? We have to just steal stuff because we don't want to pay for it. So I'm sure I'll take crap for slapping the box, but I was angry because people do this. I mean, really? Could I make this box any worse? I just punted across the store at this point. Oh man, I just can't stand people who steal things. It's awful. Let me know in the comments, guys. I don't care what the excuse is. Just don't steal. How's that sound? Don't steal. Alright, walking down this way. Domino's down to 7. I might scan this out of curiosity and see if it's even lower than that, because I know it was at 5 other places. So I'm just curious. I don't need to army build these things. I barely wanted one. I actually bought it just for the guns to go with my snake eyes. But I'm going to scan it out of curiosity, see if it's lower than 7. If it's like something sick, like $2, I might pick it up and use it for a giveaway or something like that down the road. But that looks to be everything here that's worth showing, unless you're interested in a floor puzzle or a Fisher Price T for 2. But we'll scan this and I don't know, we'll see what it's at. So I don't think I showed this in my previous videos. However, pretty cool to see the G.I. Joe helmets come in. So we do have quite a few of the Cobra Commander here. And up top we also have Snake Eyes. So they're pretty cool to see. Can't make out how expensive they are. Looks like 120 maybe. My eyes are not very good. But cool to see some more G.I. Joe product out there. And then just looking over what else we have here at GameStop. A lot of Star Wars action going on. We got a Grogu. We got a Luke Skywalker saber. We got the Mandalorian Imperial Troop Transport. We got going on here. We have Gaming Greats, the Stormtrooper Commander, and this color scheme is really cool. We all know I got that in my last hunt for about $14 at Target. What we got going on here with this wave? So we had Luke Skywalker. We have our Rebel Trooper, which I know a lot of people say is a great figure because they actually give you accessories with this versus what Black Series typically does. We have an Admiral Akbar, and we have a Han Solo from Endor. So it looks like our, oh, here we got some carded figures too for Star Wars. Again, nothing new, but it's always nice to see what's still hanging around at GameStop so you can, you know, pay extra $5 for, as opposed to wherever else you might get it. So we have Storm Shadow statue hanging out, and over here some 2-packs hanging out full price, which is again ridiculous if that's what they want for that, but still a great figure. Pyro's great. Got that on sale on clearance, but still love that 2-pack. Actually, it's pretty worth it. 40 is not bad. And I don't know why Spangler is the figure that's been the hardest to find. I can't find him at any Walmarts or Targets anymore. He's just gone, so I don't see many Spanglers. I don't know if he has something packed in with him, but the other figures don't. But they have Spangler and they have a Stance. Good old Dan Aykroyd. But I still need to pick up Spangler and then the 2 female figures to build that first build a figure, you know, build the Hellhound. And that's a Freddie Mercury here. So SGH Figure Arts making an appearance here at this GameStop along with Overwatch. So I'm gonna look around. If I don't show anything else, it means there's nothing too good here besides that. But all right, we're out. So it's been a little while since I checked out Second and Charles. It's been even longer since I put anything in my video about them. So let's see what we got going on here today. So right out of the gate, they do have Ghostbusters going on, which I still need to pick up the Barrett. And as I said in the last clip, I still have to pick up the Gozer and the Egon to complete the Build-A-Figure, even though I got the other 3 Ghostbusters on clearance for $11. Thought I could score them for all for that price, and I haven't really been successful, so I don't want to pay $22.99, so I kind of feel like I might end up missing out. But definitely not getting them here because Target will eventually put them on clearance. But give me an idea what else they have here. Nothing crazy, but some interesting stuff. Let's go check the main aisles. So looking back behind, that Colossus statue appears to be brand new. At least I've never seen it here. That is freaking cool. Again, can't make out the prices on it, but it's pretty cool. So some other statues there next to it that look a little bit newer. They're more contemporary. Over here on this shelf, looks like we have some Pop, some Alien. There's a 2-pack I haven't seen in a long time. I think that was a Target exclusive. I remember those were stacked for like $11 a piece at one point. It's actually really crowded here, so I'm not sure how much I get to show you. For anybody who are vintage collectors for games, that Roger Rabbit game, oh man, I had that as a kid. That was freaking hard. It was a lot of fun. And speaking of hard games, that Simon's Quest, man, Castlevania 2, I remember my parents buying that for me when I was a kid, and it terrified me. But I watched some YouTube videos in the last couple of years that take you back to trying to actually figure out how to play it as a young kid. Down below, looks like we have some bots. Well, that's actually... Oh, guys, let me know in the comments what that is. I think it might be Voltron stuff. And here's some more figures. We got a Negan, Turok, nothing crazy. And then I think I missed the Deadpool gallery statue. Up top, got the Arthur Maul, and just tons of older games here. Contra Box, that's pretty cool. Let's go over and see what else we have over on the pegs with the Marvel Legends. Hey, Game Genie. I usually don't show this section because usually it's pretty sad. Unfortunately, they haven't bought any big collections recently. There's the leader. I scanned him at the last Walmart off camera. He is still regular price over at Walmart. Of course, lots and lots of figures in the last year or two. Lots of Age of Apocalypse, which I'm happy to hear. They just announced the second wave, so I will be picking up that wave. I liked it. Let me know in the comments, did you like the Age of Apocalypse wave? I personally did, but I also loved that story as a kid. A lot of Abomination wave. Obviously, you guys know this is turned up at Walmart for $5 sometimes, and even less if you look. And this is obviously getting clearance everywhere as well. So Legends really not too exciting here at Second and Charles today. I guess we'll check out Star Wars next. Random GameStop over off Hamilton Boulevard, and seeing this in a store is cool. I got it as a Christmas gift. I honestly never thought I would actually see it on a peg or on a shelf in a store. So this is the Doom Vintage, which I believe we're getting the whole FF Vintage wave sometime soon. $22.99 is not bad for this figure, actually. It's pretty cool. I'm not going to take it out of the box because I'm sure the person that buys it will want to do that. But keep your eyes out, guys. If you want to add this to your collection, they are turning up the GameStops, apparently. So it's out there. Check it out. Doom. So as the blizzard is beginning, we're going to hit Palmer Park Mall because they have several stores inside, an FYE, a comic book shop, and a collectible store. They're going to have G.I. Joe. So let's go see what they have. Logan Sporting Goods in the Palmer Park Mall. And we have a Snake Eyes. And we have a Duke. And we have a Scarlet. And we also have a Cobra Commander. So again, you're paid a premium, but if you can't find them in your Lehigh Valley area, you can definitely find G.I. Joe here at the Palmer Park Mall in Easton. So check that out for sure. Nothing new. Lots of Legends here as well. And lots of wrestling too. So we have Devastator Batman, some older Legends. We got the Macho Man. Obviously, you're paying a bit of a premium, but it's cool to see these figures out. So I'm in Jaff Comics over in the Palmer Park Mall, and awesome Super 7 stuff going on. So they do have the Haunted Mansion reaction figures, which are cool to see for sure. GF has the 3-pack of these, but they're cool for sure. And over on the figure wall, we have lots of the Star Wars indoor figures going on. Marvel Legends, lots of the Fox stuff. We have the Kingpin guy. He was 30, I just looked. And some of the older waves up top. And we still have 2 G.I. Joe. So I mentioned in the last store that Roadblock kind of tends to hang around. Well, there's 2 Roadblocks hanging around for G.I. Joe stuff. And Ghostbusters as well. So lots of NECA here, stuff I saw at Target earlier. These are cool. Super 7, this with the bigger figures. Mutagen Man's here, very cool. And there's the Roddy Piper Turtles. And lots of Predator stuff. So again, good assortment of things here. 2 locations. One over Nazareth Pike and then one here. Put some comics and get out of here. And in the FYE section here, not a whole lot going on. Pretty pick through. You still have some Roadblock action hanging out, which I think out of all the Joes is probably the easiest to find. For $27.99, not very good deal either. Some NECA stuff going on. Some Bob Ross action, some Ninja Turtles. Ghostbusters, of course, but not a lot going on in the store, unfortunately, but more G.I. Joe. I guess it's never a bad thing. So, well, I guess get out of here.